Davison takes out the tip off. Drew Fleming gives it off to Noah Dieterle right off the bat. Noah Dieterle for 3, instantly, and it's good!
First shot of the game, and it's a Swisho Drano.
7 seconds, and he grabbed that. All right, so now we got 23. That's Knickerbocker. On over to Rubik. Rubik back to Hunter Bailey. Bailey over to number 3. That's Butterfield. Gives it off to Knickerbocker. 15, Bayer. And Knickerbocker went for a 3. Gives a little smirk to the crowd. Moriarty off to Roland. Roland giving it back to Dieterle. Dieterle taking it up top into the post. 4-2.
That's Dieterle's second shot of the game, and he already has 5 on the board.
You know, Dieterle wasn't he was home resting up for this big game. If that's the case, definitely paid off. All right, so Bailey over to Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker back to Bailey. Bailey giving it off to Butterfield. Butterfield taking it, dropping it there, gives it back to Fleming. Fleming takes a hold of it. Moriarty to Roland. Roland back to Dieterle. Dieterle for another 3. Hits off the rim there. Goyette grabbing it. Coverage from Knickerbocker. Garrett Goyette back to Roland. Roland up to Noah Dieterle. Back up to Roland. Roland back to Dieterle and back to Roland. Over to Moriarty. Moriarty looking for a shot here. Roland for 3. Nothing there. Drew Fleming there for the layup, but it doesn't quite go in his favor. Bailey with the ball now. Bailey up to Butterfield. Butterfield going for a shot. Nope, giving it back to Rubik. On over to Knickerbocker for 3, and nothing there. Dieterle getting the ball. Looking to give it off to Dieterle. Back up to Moriarty. Moriarty over to Roland. Roland for 3. Nothing there. That's Knickerbocker grabbing it, giving it off to Butterfield.
So the peer coach over here is getting really into it.
All right, so now we got Butterfield giving it over to Rubik. Back up to Butterfield. Now we got a Knickerbocker for Butterfield for 3. Nothing there. Goyette with the recovery. Goyette up to Dieterle, to Moriarty. To Davison territory now. Back up to Noah Dieterle up top. Moriarty for 3. Nothing there. Gives it to Knickerbocker though. Over to Bailey. Bailey looking for it. Gives it to Rubik. Rubik taking it up. Off to number 15. That's Bayer. Rubik now. Pushing up with Goyette's coverage. Gives it on over to Bayer. Up to Hunter Bailey. Rubik now. Back up to Bailey. Bailey looking for it. Coverage from Dieterle. Or Moriarty, excuse me. Butterfield, or Knickerbocker. To Rubik. Almost taking the shot there. Bailey to Butterfield. Rubik looking for it, trying to get around it. Knickerbocker pushing up.
Davison's definitely putting a lot of pressure on Lapeer right here. They can't seem to get an opening to take a shot.
Bayer giving it over to Butterfield. Back up to Bayer. Already looking, give it to Roland. Hunter Bailey tipped it off there, so it went flying. Roland bringing it back up, giving it to Moriarty. Moriarty after Dieterle. To Drew Fleming right in the center. Nothing there, but Roland's got the ball for a rebound. Goes up for it, nothing. Rubik gains control. Bailey now. Bailey off to Knickerbocker. Up to Butterfield, over to Bailey. Knickerbocker pushing up. Nothing there, Garrett Goyette grabbing it, throwing it out. Rubik looking for it. Chucks it back to Bailey, but Moriarty grabs it. Moriarty trying to get it back in. Moriarty back to Roland. Roland doesn't grab coverage.
Some potential could have came out of that play, but they weren't able to.
Yep, weren't able to control the ball there. All right. Got Roland up top. Over to Dieterle on the left side. Dieterle calling out the play, giving it to Moriarty on the right. Moriarty back up top to Roland. Roland pushing in. Had an opening there. Dieterle. Oh, so close. Fleming going for the rebound though. Tries to get it back in. Bailey thought he had it. Goyette almost grabbing it. They try to got it away from and gave it off to Butterfield, who gives it to number 10. That's going to be Jensen, and they're going to call it on Lapeer